Hey guys, welcome back. The longest flight of a chicken was 13 seconds, probably fired out of a siege tank. I'm SSN Incarnum, and you're watching StarCraft Inc. So guys, this is game 2. Oh, I'm gonna hit play. Game 2 between Deception and whitera duckload raw. If you didn't see game 1, go watch game 1, because it was pretty cool. A little bit one-sided. I won't tell you who won, but go see it. And you know, I was talking about last game. Hit the like button, guys. Someone puts a video out when you're on YouTube, hit that like button. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It kind of breaks the system, but the system's already broken because everybody tells you to hit the like button for contests and stuff like that. But hit that like button, show that person some appreciation for taking the time to put content on YouTube, whether you're watching my videos or anyone else's videos. Just do it. It's free. It takes no time at all. It took longer to load the video, so just do it. Hit that like button. They'll appreciate it, I promise. So, guys, I'm excited for this game. I'm a huge whitera fan. Deception, I've never really seen him before. However, I looked him up. He's got 800 points in the Masters League. No, 700 points in the Master League. So, not bad, not bad. Not Grandmaster, but I mean, the difference between Master and Grandmaster... it's a matter of points, guys. Some of the best players in the tournaments aren't even in Grandmaster League yet, so it's a matter of how much they ladder. A lot of the guys practice in custom matches and don't really ladder that much, so it's not a good example of skill level. So, yeah. Anyway, duckload raw. So this is not patch 1.33, by the way. So for any of you guys wondering if you're going to see some Wicked Archon play, no, not going to happen. Because, yeah, nope, not patch 1.33. Although that's not to say Archons won't come out. We are seeing a fast expand from whitera, a really ballsy one at that. He does not even have his forge down yet, just starting his forge now, and Deception scouts that. So if Deception sends some earlylings, he might be able to do some damage to whitera. But he was supply blocked? I don't think he was supply blocked. Maybe? I don't know. Sorry guys, I wasn't watching. But are we going to see some links coming out? Yeah, we're going to see some links. And whitera should be able to... Yeah, he's got tons of time now. He's going to be sealing this off, going to be getting a cannon. I'd like to see a second pylon just in case a lot of lings show up. I hope he doesn't leave this at one pylon. But there is still a gap here. If enough lings come, they will be able to run by, as the cannon will only be able to get 2 shots off or so in the time it takes them to get by. However, speed will not be done anytime soon, and those 4 lings are not going to be able to cause any damage. The Zerg player is going for his own expansion, but duckload raws is already finished and already beginning to build probes, starting to chrono those out. And I have to say, if the Protoss expansion is done before the Zergs, this is not a good thing for the Zerg. He wants to be a base ahead of the Protoss. He wants to be saturated before the Zerg, before the Protoss is saturated, and he doesn't even really have saturation at his main. So I don't know, man. This isn't not a good start for Deception. Good Overlord placement though. I like this one here. It'll spot any Phoenix that try to go the long way around to avoid being seen, because a lot of Zerg, they'll fly their Overlord down here and park it here, and the Protoss players know that, so sometimes they'll fly like a Void Ray or something the long way around. But you know, that Overlord will scout that. But yeah, so these lings are just going to chill here. They're going to be the spotters for Zerg. So if duckload raw decides to push out with anything, which it doesn't look like he will anytime soon, he doesn't even have offensive units. But yeah, if he does push out, the Zerg player will spot it with those lings. And he'll even get a nice little notification because they will get shot at. So this drone is still inside, still scouting around, and is well aware that whitera does not have a military. The only thing he has defending his base is this single cannon, which with a whopping 2 kills. But I mean, I really think that if Deception had decided to not take his expansion and one base all in whitera, I think he could have killed him just with like a roach bust. The 7-minute roach rush or 7 roach rush, sorry, that comes at about 540, 550, that would have done a number on whitera. It's like 7 roaches that comes really early, and all whitera would have had was 1 cannon. And I think maybe whitera could have held it off by replacing the buildings and just letting that cannon fire. But I think the roaches could have outranged the building from the cannon, so I don't know. I'm talking about things that aren't happening in this game. Let's focus on this game. We are going to see some roaches, and off 2 bases, he will be able to spit out a lot. He knows he doesn't need much gas for a roach build. He's only got 2 gases, and they're both completely saturated. Yep, so this is going to look like a 2-base roach push. Just going to saturate a little more, and then I think it's going to go. So let's open up the production tab. I haven't had it open this whole time. I'm so awful for that. So awful, and everybody knows it. But no, he's going to be going for Hydra, and whitera taking his 3rd, as well as the Zerg. But like I said, the Zerg needs to be a base ahead, and getting weapons 1, and it's almost finished. And we're going to see observers. I'd be curious if he's going to switch into Colossus, or if he's going to stick with Immortals. It's going to be an important decision for whitera, as Immortals will not be effective against the impending Hydra. So it's funny, you see plays like this between pro players, like whitera fast expanding and taking a 3rd before he even has an army. These just aren't things that work in the North American ladder, or just like, you know, on the ladder that we play, because players panic. That's just the fact. So as soon as you do this like fast expand, that Zerg's gonna roach rush you, and it's gonna work because none of us have the micro and the APM to really defend something too hardcore. Someone like whitera might be able to defend that, but I think a good player, if I fast expanded like that, I think a good player could probably break me. So, not saying that I'm amazing. I'm not amazing at all. But yeah, so we're gonna see double Evo chambers, both researching, and we're getting glial constitution for those roaches. So that is the health, that is the regeneration while burrowed, I believe. But he doesn't have burrow. I don't know why he's getting that without burrow. Maybe I'm wrong. Is that not what that upgrade is? God, I sound like an idiot. Yeah, that's what that is. Roaches move the burrow to increase life for... Oh, no. Oh, it's the speed. It's the roach speed. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a Zerg player. Can you tell? Protoss all the way. So I'm learning too. I hope you guys don't hate me forever. Don't stop watching. Please don't stop watching. You know what? Hit the like button instead. Hell, even subscribe. We can be friends. Oh, God. So, yeah, Duckload Raw, he sees this. He knows what's coming. He can more than easily prepare. Got the Colossus out. He's got tons of Sentry for Force Field. Going to be getting a 2nd Colossus out, chronoing that out now. The biggest issue, the biggest issue, is whitera will take casualties trying to kill this. That's all there is. He can't force field this enough to stop them from getting in forever. The fact is, once whitera kills these, they're probably going to do some damage to whitera's army, and whitera will not be able to replace his army as fast as the Zerg will be able to. So it looks like whitera's going to be pushing out now. 2 Colossus, tons of Sentry, and weapons 2. Weapons too. Thermal Lance almost finishing. Blink on the way as well. And it looks like when he engages that army, Blink will be finished, and so will Thermal Lance. And he's going for weapons 3 already. So 12 minutes in the game, whitera is going to be on 4 bases and weapons 3, but barely any army. This is so funny. I'd be curious as to what kind of production he's got going on. The Zerg player does know that whitera is going Colossus, and he is getting Infestors. Corruptors. He's getting Corruptors. But not much production for whitera. Finally, he's tacking on more gateways now. So he will be effectively on 6, 7, 8, 9 gates. So that's pretty good. But he hasn't even mined out his main yet. And he's going to be on 4 bases, so he can even tack on more production than that. whitera sitting at 800 minerals. There's no reason why he couldn't drop even more gateways, because he will need to compete with the production rate of the Zerg. Now this army right here is not effective against the army that whitera has. He just killed that observer, so that's a good play by him. And one thing I like about his play is he's not overcompensating for the Colossus. He does have corruptors, but it's not an excessive amount. He just got a handful, and then he's sticking with this ground army. So I like that a lot. Getting ground carapace 2 and weapons 2. So I would say that the Zerg player does have the upgrade advantage. However, Protoss with Blink, if whitera's Blink micro is good, which I don't see him do it too much. It's not really a trademark thing of whitera. But my money is on whitera right now. However, I think the army trade here will be quite significant, and I think whitera will win this engagement, but I think the Zerg might take this in the long run. But that's my guess, guys. You take your own guesses. Yeah, I'd like to see what you guys think at this point. I like this. The overlords are spreading creep in the remote expansions, making it difficult for whitera to take them if he wants to. He can't really sneak an expansion. There are 5 Colossus out for whitera, and he does not have any armor upgrades, so the corruptors will be able to kill them quite quickly, and a really good concave for the Zerg player. However, the weapons 3, oh my god, weapons 3, and the corruptors live through a lot of fire. They will be able to focus down most of the Colossus. There are only 2 left, but there's so many stalkers here for Protoss, and Deception needs to move those overlords. He's going to lose them. Colossus able to clean up a lot of this stuff really early. Losing 1 Colossus, he needs to micro this, back that Colossus up, why let them die? And whitera being a little wasteful here. He might be in his base macroing right now, but he's not watching his army. There, he's finally paying attention to it. You can see that it's selected, and oh, there's the GG. So GG, Deception. Good luck in future events. Very nice, very sportsmanlike. But you can't be mad at whitera for winning. He's such a polite guy. But yeah, game 2 kind of one-sided as well. A little bit of a macro intro, and then just one big death push. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game, guys. I'm SSN Incarnum. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You're watching StarCraft Inc.